Hey guys, so I want to tell you that I never learn from my mistakes, and it's not gonna be a scam. It's gonna be more of a presentation and a presentation of the product and also the defect of the product, but also the fact that I have to tell you guys every time when you buy something, if you have the option to check it beforehand, always do that. So if the seller is on a site like eBay or Vinted, or I don't know from where you guys are watching, always try to pick the option where you get to test the product before uh, practically paying it. So this is the Logitech controller for the original Xbox. I think it's the most comfortable controller to hold by far. So this is my favorite one. The original controllers for the Xbox, even the Duke controller is not as comfortable as this. But I'm gonna tell you a little story now. So the story begins with me finding this exact controller on Vinted. I bought the controller. I negotiated the price a little bit with the seller. He agreed. I bought it, and then I saw that he was really close to me, maybe 20-30 kilometers away from where I practically live. So I decided that I'm gonna write him and practically tell him if he wants to meet up, and I'll just take the controller at that price. No shipping required. I thought that in the beginning, I really thought that that was a good idea because I would get to see the controller before and actually, I don't know, save some money on transport, and for him to not worry about the damaged goods during transport. But as you will soon find out, this is not a good idea always. Okay, so I met with him, I took the controller. It's not damaged, it's really well looked after. This is the controller for this Xbox. There are no better options for this console to get a wireless controller. And let's test it out with probably my favorite game out of the Need for Speed series, Need for Speed Most Wanted. And you'll see what I'm on about. So this controller is amazing. This controller is comfortable to hold in your hand. This controller is wireless. This didn't come with a wireless controller. This only came with wired controllers, which were interesting, but nevertheless they were chunky boys. The Duke controller especially, it's a nice controller. It's a little bit big and weird to hold in your hands. This is, oh my god, this is absolutely perfect. Okay, yeah, this is the most iconic intro I can think about when I think about a racing game. I really don't know if any other game comes even close to this one. Maybe you have your mind made up and you think that is not. If so, tell me in the comments which is your favorite intro for a racing game. Not only for this Xbox, but for all consoles and PC. And also, is there a more iconic and legendary car than the M3 GTR for a racing game? Because I can't think about any other than this one. Okay, Need for Speed Most Wanted, a game released in 2005. Yeah, we're gonna press start to begin. Do you want to create a new alias? No, we're not gonna create a new alias. Okay, quick race, custom race. This is really weird. I'm filming this and it's really weird. I really hope that the problem, yeah, so it's not practically resolved. It's not as bad. I don't know what happened. I swear to God. If this just fixed itself, it's gonna be really sad. Because I already sold it on Vinted. No, so you see the problem. It's weird because in Midtown Madness it wouldn't let me so it wouldn't stay on. I would select the weather and the weather would just be selected as oh my god. I can't even find the words to describe it. So yeah, it's blocked at stick drift maximum to the right, and it's funny because I can't counter it with the analogs. The only way to counter it is if I hold this, the car will go straight. But oh, I have to. Funny. Okay. No. So I guess Most Wanted doesn't let me. Yeah. I exit. Yeah, so the policy of Vinted was, if I would have bought the item through Vinted, I would have get to check it, and I would have saw that this is I don't know, it has this issue with stick drift, and I would just have returned it to him. But because I met with him live, so the transaction was not made through Vinted. Yeah. Nevertheless, I really think that this is the best shape and this is the best controller I've ever held in my hands for a console. I mean, why did Logitech stop doing these? Maybe because of this issue. So yeah, like I was saying, in Midtown Madness, when you were in a menu like this, it would just slide all the way to the right. But I see that here it lets me, but you can't go to the left with it, only to the right. And in games, it's unplayable. I mean, seriously. It just... only if you want to go in circles all day long. This is really a good controller for doing not burnouts, donuts, I mean. It's so funny. Let's see that again in action. I'm not pressing anything. Yeah, it's very weird because in Midtown Madness also, I mean, this joystick is blocked, so it doesn't know how to input this to the left, only to the right. But also in Midtown Madness here you would have the camera viewing angle, and it's also stuck, I think, to the right or to the left. I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, this is the Logitech controller for the original Xbox. If you get to find this, I promise you, you won't regret buying it. But yeah, test it beforehand. And this is a really short video, but I have a nice one. If you know how to fix one of these without replacing the controller here for the joystick, let me know in the comments. Thank you. Bye.